Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Lotus Heart Tarot. I'm so excited to have you here. As you can see from the setup, we're still not home, but we will be hopefully in just a few days. Anyway, we're going to dive right in with your reading today, and I am super excited about it. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Spirit, can you please show us for Pisces, please? For Pisces. Oh, wow. Pisces. Pisces, I feel like there's an energy here of you being alone, or you spending some time by yourself. This may have been in some kind of recovery period, or this may have just been, I honestly get, this is a roseate spoonbill in this card. This is a very Floridian picture. But I really get, sometimes when we are by ourselves or when things are very calm, it's Spirit's way of sort of giving us a moment to reflect. It's, if we're always on and we're going from one relationship to another relationship, or we're going from one opportunity to another opportunity, and we never have the opportunity to just be by ourselves and sort of soak in and integrate what we have learned from the previous experience, then we are not really, I don't want to say we're not growing, we are growing, but we may not be making the most of the previous experience. And so sometimes it's uncomfortable to be by ourselves, or it's uncomfortable to be at a standstill, and sometimes we wonder if the standstill is ever going to end. But if we can learn to really embrace the energy of being by ourselves and having things calm, and do you see how peaceful the water is in this card? It's like a completely, calm body of water where when you look into it, you can see very clearly. And so I feel as if some of you may still be in this standstill moment. Some of you may still be in kind of a hermit mode, but it's also a very reflective energy. And if you are, there's kind of an energy of taking the opportunity to really see things clearly, or coming to a place where you do see things super clearly. With forgiveness here, this may be more of where you are in the present moment. We're all on different timelines. So, there could be people in standstill. There could be some people already in love. There can, there's multiple ways of, when you're doing a general reading, everybody's in a different place, right? So with this kind of present energy of forgiveness, it's almost an energy of where we're letting go, where we're surrendering, where we're sort of saying to the universe, if it comes, it comes, if it goes, it goes, but I am open and I am ready to receive. I know that the future has not yet been revealed, and I'm sending it out there that I'm open to what comes. You may even be sending up, like, maybe there's something that in your reflective period you realize that, like, wow, that may have been more meaningful to me than I realized at the time, or that connection may have been, more, or, even sometimes when we break apart in a relationship, it can be so hard and it can be so painful and there can be so much suffering that we really push the energy away, and we resist it, and we don't want to come into contact with it. But with this forgiveness energy, there's just this real, if it comes, it comes, if it goes, it goes, if it doesn't come, it doesn't come, if it doesn't go, it doesn't go kind of energy. Like, I'm open to whatever abundance you want to send into my life. Whatever you want to reveal, I am ready for it. I am open for it. I have, processed all that I need to process, and I'm ready. with this love, it feels very much like this energy opens the way for something to open up, for something to bloom, for something, possibly seeds that were planted or possibly something new here to really open up for you. With the multiple flowers here, and it's kind of like if I were in the Three of Wands card and I were looking out on my future, I might be seeing this. So it sort of feels like there are multiple dimensions of your life that where things are changing or where things are getting a new infusion of energy or a new opportunity here with this love card. Then you have this leadership card, and you've got this polar bear, and the polar bear appears to be taking a step forward. It feels as if someone is coming towards you, Pisces. You know, this can be you taking leadership in your own life. Pisces are actually very subtle and quiet and gentle leaders. They lead more by living authentically in their energy and being an example to those around them than being the forceful, let me grab the microphone and tell you what we're going to do here kind of leader. So this can be you sort of gently moving forward or gently like being an example to the people around you. But I do feel with this polar bear energy, this is someone coming towards you. And I feel like, you know, there's a night sky here. I feel like it's something that you don't yet see coming. For some of you, like I said, we're all on different timelines. So this may be becoming revealed to you in the present moment. We're going to dive in here and we're going to get a deeper look. Pisces, I get the feeling that this is kind of, this love card is really giving me the vibe of like Valentine's Day and early springtime when the first flowers start to push up through the snow. I keep getting a heavy emphasis on timing here today, which is really unusual, especially in a general reading. But there is this early spring or around Pisces season, to be honest with you, energy. What is this standstill for Pisces? Wow, Pisces, these two cards, I'm shuffling, and these two cards definitely wanted to be seen, the moon and the fool. And that's exactly what I said about this leadership card. This is someone that I feel like is coming towards you that you don't see coming. And I feel like this was just Spirit's way of confirming this energy, but not clarifying standstill. So you take it as it resonates, but to me that's a definite, confirmation. Okay. Man, Pisces. Oh, Pisces. Okay. Pisces, your standstill energy is being clarified by the Tower, the Five of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So for some of you, you may have been dealing with a fire sign. For others of you, there could even be a Scorpio, a significant Scorpio, or someone with those placements in their chart. I'm going to clarify the Tower. I never leave a tower open like that. Okay. Okay, so for some of you, I definitely feel like there was a third-party situation and that what hadn't ended. And you were dealing with someone that may have wanted to offer you something. There may have been a lot of... The Sun with the Ace of Pentacles is a pretty epic energy, but it's also this energy of, when we come into a place of happiness or we meet someone that brings true joy into our world, the natural inclination is to make them a solid and stable offer so that they will stay and so that the thing can grow. But with the Tower, the Five of Wands, and this Queen of Wands, it seems to me that there was competition, there was a blockage, there was something that may not have really been revealed to you with the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Wow, and underneath that, the Tower with the Eight of Pentacles. This is someone that, you may have met at work, or it may have been someone who kind of had the intention to keep their nose down and to focus on their work or to focus on themselves. But it's like they met you, and it was like, it felt so good, it felt so real, it felt so right. The sun also talks about a reconciliation of soulmates. So when your soul recognizes another soul, there is a certain comfort there is a certain joy there is a certain, oh my gosh, I want to see this person, or I want to be around this energy that even your soul is producing, I feel like, in that moment. But with the Death in reverse and this Queen of Swords, I feel like this person wasn't really available. I feel like there was a lot of competition. And Pisces, the competition is also around you. So there may have been an energy of other people who are interested in you. This may have even been this person's friends, or somebody, like, if this is a work environment, that somebody that also closely worked with the two of you. There's just an energy here with the Sun and the Five of Wands, where I get that two really, eligible or exciting, or, the spotlight is on both of you, I feel like, in different ways. But, when people know that other people are interested in someone, it automatically creates a sense of drama, right? Because immediately it's like, oh wow, well, if I go for this person, then other people are going to have reactions. They're going to have all kinds of feelings about it, especially if, we all have had that friend that instantly gets a crush on somebody, instantly claims, the first right of opportunity to get to know someone. You know what I'm saying? It kind of has that vibe. It's a little bit of an immature vibe, not in your energy and not in your person's energy, but in literally everything around you. So with the Tower here, it's telling me divine intervention, things were not quite right. Things in the environment were not in the place that they needed to be in to be conducive to supporting this relationship. It's sort of something that there wasn't a firm foundation for in that moment. And that's why possibly it came to a standstill, or that's why possibly, Pisces, you kind of were left on your own here. You may have also really sort of pulled yourself out of the situation. You may have felt the deception. With the Queen of Cups, she's intuitive, she's empathetic, she's in touch with the feelings of the people around her. And a lot of times you may not know what quite is not right, but something is not right. And it feels like that energy here a little bit. I feel like too, though, dealing with the Queen of Wands, she also knew, and when I say she, please keep in mind that tarot has no gender. And really, we are all made of divine masculine and divine feminine energy. We all have that inside of us. But the Queen of Wands is this energy of someone who's very used to getting her way, someone who is also very psychic or very connected. I'm also getting a little bit witchy here. And when I say witchy, I mean someone who has alternate methods of getting what she wants or making things happen for herself. And I'm no bad connotation to witches or anything like that. I accept all beings in fully and completely. But it's just this energy of someone who may have other ways of getting what she wants, kind of powerful other ways of getting what she wants, I will say. Okay, and so I feel like Pisces, there was like almost no choice here but for you to kind of take on this Four of Swords energy, which is, I think I'll pull back. I recognize that this situation has the potential to become the Three of Swords, right? And so I think before that happens, I will just pull myself out. I will, not participate. The Four of Swords is where we're not really even communicating. And I will protect my own energy, and I will hold on to my own health, my own healing, my own clarity, my own everything. And so I feel like you have been in this mode here. With Death in reverse, there is something that has a natural expiration date that had not occurred at this point. It's something that will be coming to an end, or should have possibly already come to an end but hadn't, which may be why we have this Tower energy here, this big shakeup, because there was something that maybe was supposed to have already ended or be ending, that hadn't. And maybe it's because this person was using their powerful ways of affecting energy and affecting the situation. They may have been doing everything they could to hold on to what they desired here with the Queen of Wands energy. And that may have prevented this ending, which may have brought on the Tower. Because I don't have a ton of room, I am going to just reshuffle every time here. So let's move on to forgiveness. You know, you don't forget the happiness. You don't forget how, you forget what people say, right? But you don't forget how people make you feel. And it feels like it was very strong with the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles. What this new beginning, or this meeting, this introduction, this connection, it feels like it was very, very, very strong. Okay, so forgiveness. But I feel like, Pisces, you did the only thing that you felt you could do. Two of Cups. 10 of Swords. 8 of Wands. The 10 of Pentacles and Temperance. Wow. Okay, so we have two tens here. We have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. And Pisces, I swear, I really do believe that you guys have been getting the 10 of Swords or the 10 of Wands in almost every reading. And I think you've gotten the 10 of Pentacles many, many times with me. Also, the Temperance card. This is, this card I feel like has been coming out quite a bit as well. What I see here is some of you may have been dealing with a Sagittarius, but what I see here, or someone with strong Sagittarius in their chart, I see that there is a difficult ending that finally completes. And this may have been for you. This may have been a difficult cycle. You know, I do feel like Pisces has been in a bit of a difficult cycle, learning a lot of karmic lessons over and over again. And I do feel, I can just feel it in your energy as a reader. I've been reading tarot cards on YouTube for years and in my own life for years. And I am very, very, very close to several Pisces. There is an energy here of where there is a completion of a cycle that has been very, very difficult for Pisces. And it is ending. And in that ending, there is almost this energy of a major shift forward here. You can almost feel it already, but I don't think that it's fully taken effect. I don't feel like it's fully, you know, grabbed hold, or you're not really seeing the physical manifestation of it quite yet. I definitely feel like like I said, I'm getting Valentine's Day for some reason, or Pisces season, but Valentine's Day is certainly not far off, and Pisces season starts maybe a week after Valentine's Day. So there's a major shift of movement forward coming. And I think part of it is there is almost a recognition within your soul that this really difficult cycle has completely closed out with the 10 of Swords, and you're ready to move forward. And it's almost as if you are signaling to Spirit with this forgiveness card that, in fact, you recognize the end of that energetic cycle, and that you are ready and open for the new cycle. I actually feel, I feel the energy here of some of you actually even claiming this, or even saying it to Spirit, or even, you know, somehow communicating it. I'm even getting the feeling of like dreams or some kind of celestial communication. You know, you may be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities. You may even be just having thoughts out of the blue of your own success, your own victory, your own ability to move forward without obstacle or delay. You may have even cleared out obstacles and delays intentionally, things that would challenge your energy, things that would bring you down. This can even be with your own way of thinking, or the things that you tell yourself. It's like you have made a shift, or you're no longer allowing yourself to kind of talk harshly to yourself, or about your situation, or about your life. It's like you're letting that go completely. But there's definitely an energy here of communication, and there is definitely an energy here of communication between you and your spirit guides, or the divine, or whatever, however you believe. There is also an energy, though, of a major relationship coming in. With the Temperance card energy, it's as if there's this feeling of the universe sort of beginning to, really line things up. It's where two things come together in equal measure and are very balanced and very grounded. And so it's kind of like the universe is preparing your environment, where, see, back here, the environment was not ready for this. The environment was not ready to support the connection. There were a lot of challenges. With the Ten of Swords, it feels as though those challenges, at least the challenges as they relate to you, Pisces, are done and cleared out and dusted here. But with the Temperance energy, it's as if it truly feels as though, the perfect environment, or the perfect conditions for these things to open up, to bloom, to show themselves, to grow, to develop, are coming into place. The universe is putting it all together. And so there's this energy of almost you saying, I accept, what all that has happened, I accept it. All that all that you have planned for me, all that is coming, I accept it. I am open to receiving it. I am ready for it. And I feel like there is some communication that comes in. With the Ten of Pentacles, for some of you, this can also be about work. It can also be about like a job offer coming in. The job offer for some of you may even include you moving, which may be part of the universe setting up your environment, or getting all the things together so that it can come together beautifully and equally and evenly. So for some of you, if that does happen, it may be part of something bigger. It may be part of a bigger plan, but, listen to your own intuition and do what is best for you. Don't base anything on a general tarot card reading, right? So, but this is something that had required a lot of patience. It's something that I feel you have been waiting for. I feel like you have probably been manifesting, or, really, I feel like it's coming from your heart chakra, really asking for, or desiring, or, sort of, I even feel the energy of you, though, Pisces, clearing your own energetic field, of lower vibrational energies, any energy vampires, whatever. You don't have time for them. I feel like you've walked away from them. I feel like you have gotten your ducks in a row, and I feel like the universe is getting their ducks in a row. And I feel like there is this energy with this forgiveness of co-creating with the universe. And I feel like this came through very strongly yesterday, in yesterday's reading. So with the Two of Cups, I feel like there's a significant relationship coming in. For some of you, it can be related to work. It can be some kind of work contract, or something that is going to be beneficial for you and the company. But for others of you, like, I definitely feel like this is an opportunity at a relationship that could, if it comes together correctly, really stand the test of time. It really could be one of those legacy type relationships with the Ten of Pentacles. And with Temperance here, you guys, it's like, there is just a heavy emphasis, on it being the right time, this is divine timing for it all to come together. I really am getting that strongly. So you may even have someone reaching out to you with the Eight of Swords. Of course, I'm going to clarify it. I mean, not the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands. And it may be communication you've been waiting for a very long time, Pisces. What is the Eight of Wands? I get an energy of travel, which I don't always get with the Eight of Wands. I get communication, but I also get travel. So for some of you, there may be travel involved in this. Holy crap. The Eight of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands. This is definitely, definite communication. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Pisces. Oh my gosh. Somebody has stopped giving to the Queen of Wands. Somebody has broken free. They have, if they had some kind of relationship or some kind of, how am I getting this, like arrangement with someone else, I feel it has come to an end. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Wands, they're no longer giving to this situation. They've let it go. It can also be saying that the Queen of Wands may be very upset with the set of circumstances that have happened. And she may be, or this energy may be acting yucky, trying to manipulate, trying to control, still trying to, you know, use whatever she can, energetic, physical, material, whatever, to get her way. But this person has stopped giving to the situation. And the communication that's coming in, this person, whomever this is seeing you as single, abundant, happy, solid and stable in your life. The Nine of Pentacles is also an energy that talks about kind of the law of attraction. And so I feel like this person is concerned that you may be getting other people's attention. The Nine of Pentacles with the Star card is you are their wish fulfillment. And when you are someone's wish fulfillment, they feel, whether it's true or not, but I kind of get the sense with two sets of Eight of Wands here, you may be getting communication from multiple places, or you may be getting attention, or you may be, like I said, even with the flowers, this can be multiple dimensions of your life. You may be getting an opportunity to travel for work, or an opportunity to start a new job, or to go somewhere else where it's more lucrative, or whatever. You're definitely making progress with the Pentacles here, Nine of Pentacles to Ten of Pentacles. But with the Star card here, it's like the energy and the vibes that you're giving off are very positive. They're very uplifting. There's an energy of potentially having healed, or potentially, having this restoration of faith or optimism in the divine, and trusting and having faith that it will be delivered to you what you are asking for here with this forgiveness card. There's a lot of energy of like kind of ask and you shall receive with Temperance, the Star card, and this forgiveness card. Definitely a very strong connection between you and the divine at this time. So I definitely feel like you're going to be getting some things here, Pisces, that you really, really, really want. This can even be your own wishes being fulfilled here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Star card energy. But definitely there is communication coming in, potentially from a few different sources, and potentially about a few different areas of your life. With the Two of Cups and the Eight of Wands also talks about, success and victory. And it also talks about moving ahead without obstacles. So the obstacles, the delays, the drama, the conflict that we saw with the first card, the Standstill card, we're now seeing the energy completely open up, which is what I feel in your energy when I meditate on your energy, which I've been meditating on your energy for years, Pisces. And this is like a huge opening up. How everybody was talking about when Jupiter was in Pisces, Pisces are just going to really have expansion and growth and really good fortune and all this stuff, which, Jupiter is related to that. It almost feels like that energy is kicking in now, like the result of whatever happened as a result of that energy. It's like now you're going to see the physical manifestation of it. But with the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles, if there was a third party situation, or if there was someone controlling or manipulating the situation, there is this energy of this person no longer giving to that. All right. let's look at love, shall we? Love for Pisces, please, Spirit. Love. So someone that you have not heard from may have just reached out to you, or may be reaching out to you, may be getting ready to reach out to you, may be heavily thinking about reaching out to you. This is someone that you may not have spoken to in a long time that really wants a new beginning. This is someone who has some healing to do. For some of you, like I said, there's this energy of a relationship that it wasn't the right time. And as a result, there were a lot of circumstances or situations surrounding the relationship. They may have had a chance to calm down, but they may have, all those circumstances may have also been things that required some type of healing, especially if there was a third party involved. It's kind of this energy of, you stop giving to it, but you're not over it at that point. You know what I mean? You may be over it, but you haven't processed it. You haven't given yourself the space to like really release it or really kind of look at it. And it feels like this person, there's a period of time here where there may be no communication, where this person is, or very little communication. For some of you, I am getting, there's been just a, oh, hey, how are you? Like every so often, like not wanting to lose touch, because we have this, yeah, I'm getting, wow. Okay. So with this Four of Swords, the energy that I'm getting is like, if you were dealing with someone that was dealing with someone who was really manipulative, there's an energy here of having to come back to their own foundation, having to sort of rebuild. You know, when you get together in a relationship, it's like, Helga Braun says the most beautiful thing. It really, it is so beautiful. But there's an energy of, both of you needing to be solid and stable on your own. Sorry, I'm looking up this quote now because I'm really guided to read it to you. Okay, this is what Khalil Gibran said on marriage. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Fill each other's cup, but drink not from one cup. Give one another of your bread, but eat not from the same loaf. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each one of you be alone, even as the strings of a lute are alone, though they quiver with the same music. Give your hearts, but not into each other's keepings, for only the hand of life can contain your hearts. And stand together, yet not too near together, for the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress grow, not in each other's shadow. I've been married 26 years, and, I definitely feel like that is one of the most sage things I've ever read about marriage. You really have to be your own person, and you have to maintain that, and it's hard, but you have to do it. And you have to have your own interests. You have to, my husband doesn't read tarot cards at all, he's very cute. I'm very, very lucky. But anyway, what I'm saying is this person getting back their own foundation so that they can be that pillar that stands beside you. It's like there's something here where this person may have lost themselves. They may have been manipulated and really lost themselves in a past connection. And so there is this sense of, they can't just walk away from that and walk straight into the relationship. So this is a future energy. And the reason I'm going into depth to say this to you is that even if you hear that this person left somebody, they're not immediately coming forward, or you still haven't heard from them, it's not because they don't want it. It's because they're reestablishing their own identity, like who they are as a person. So we have the 8 of Swords, the Lovers, and the 9 of Wands also coming out to clarify this love. So I feel the energy of someone who was not able to choose this connection in the past. With the 8 of Swords, they had a limited mindset. They had, you know, if they were involved with someone else, and I hate to keep bringing up this scenario because I don't think it applies to every single person, but definitely it applies to some of you. They had some sort of thought process that they couldn't leave, or that they were tied down, or that they had committed to this and that they couldn't just walk away from it, or that maybe they were, you know, financially wrapped up in it, or, you know, whatever. It's like their mental process kept bringing them back around to this sense of being trapped and not free to make this choice. But this is something that this person has not been able to let go of. This is something that this person has held on to. You know, you see the bandage here on his head. This is like the wounded warrior card. This is someone who has persevered through a lot of difficulty and just has not been able to release this desire, this dream, this hope, this passion, this goal of, I feel like, Pisces coming together here, like being able to choose love, being able to choose their soulmate, being able to choose this deeper connection. And with the Magician, you know, and this 8 of Swords energy, it requires this person to step into their full power. It requires this person to utilize all the tools available to them to break free of this energy, to release themselves from this trapped mentality, is what it really is. It's a self-imposed condition. You know, some of it may have been based on some material circumstances, but we are never trapped. We always have the opportunity. As the sun rises, we have the opportunity to make another decision. And that's what this Well card is saying. It's a card that is special unto this deck. And it literally means nurturing opportunity, nature, creativity. It's like digging deep inside themselves to heal and to come forward, to go after, to choose this beginning, to choose to pursue this desire, to choose to make this desire the singularly most important thing in this person's life, and to go for it. So huge energy here. Huge energy here. Especially with the Magician on the bottom of the deck. So Pisces, wow. I feel like this is happening, you know, this is a future position, but I do keep getting like Pisces season and Valentine's Day. So, you know, maybe sometime between February 14th and March 19th. I don't know, you know, I hate to especially say something so specific as that, but that's definitely the time frame where you may be seeing some of these things, I feel like, come into fruition. All right, Pisces, if you're dealing with a water sign, what messages are you getting? Okay. You're getting, you've been thinking about me because I've been thinking about you. We're connecting and I need you. If you're dealing with a fire sign, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know what happened between us. If you're confused, I'm confused too. So much has happened between us in the past. Can we work through it? Big happy changes are coming when you least expect it. And yes, I do get that sense, you know, with this forgiveness card, when you, by the way, if it comes, it comes. If it goes, it goes, is from the Course in Miracles. I don't want to be trying to take credit for anything, but once you release it, once you surrender it on that level, and you really, truly, with every cell in your being, mean that you have detached from any expectation of an outcome, and that you are open to it if it comes to you, and if it doesn't come to you, you are open to what else may come, you know, that's when it seems to come, you know. All right. If you are dealing with an earth sign, You're getting, I feel like we both need to separate for a while. That may have been exactly what this person said to you. I'm unavailable and don't give up on me yet. I'm scared to lose you. So this person definitely may have been involved in a third party situation. But Pisces, it's like if you felt rejected in this situation at one time, and I don't want to gaslight you and be like, oh yeah, you shouldn't have felt rejected or whatever. But, you know, how we feel is completely valid regardless of anything else. But it feels like it wasn't the right time. Like with that Tower, the Five of Wands, that Queen of Wands, it feels like things they were not settled in the universe. They weren't quite right at the time. But that's what feels like has really changed here. If you're dealing with an air sign, I've been in my head about you constantly. I can't be tied down right now. I have too many interests and I just want to have fun with you. So, okay, be careful if it's an air sign. Pisces. Ugh. Gosh, you guys, you have no idea how much I want amazing things to happen for you. And I am just honestly wishing all of you the very, very best. I absolutely love Pisces. I don't think I've ever met one that I don't really like. And I know that there are Pisceans in their shadows, but I guess I just haven't come across those Pisces. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me. I wish you all the very best. Always, always, always. Until next time, if this reading resonates, please support my channel and like, share, subscribe, and comment. You guys have been amazing, and I am so grateful. I'm sending you off with all my best. Always, always, always. Bye-bye.